Hello guys, today I'm bringing you a video that is going to explain you something that no one has ever explained you about League of Legends before, about solo queue, about grinding up, about improving, right? All of the channels and the guides and the tutorials are all about the fundamentals of the game, which is really, really fine, but it's lacking something very, very important in your gameplay. And I see that a lot of players are stuck, that they are not improving or they are trying to play the game too perfect, right? And this is a mistake, right? Pro players didn't get to Challenger, they didn't get to Pro Play, they didn't get the best of the best by playing how the game should be played. Okay, everyone has explored new styles and they go outside of the book to play the game, and they try to sell you, or it's really easy to teach that you are playing wrong because you didn't stack well the waves, or you did a bad trade, or this matchup is played like this, on this matchup, or the jungle you should always path like this, or path always till enemy does a mistake. And what I end up seeing is that in a lot of lower elos, till even in master elo, which there's a lot of people right now in master, more than 10,000 at least in Europe, the players end up not trying to be aggressive or going for high reward plays, risky plays that can reward you, or just change it up a bit and exploring, right? Like you need to try to go into a game and have a plan and stick to the plan, and even if it's a very traditional plan or outside the box, like learn from the mistakes that you guys are doing. So I'm going to show you with an example, which is the easiest thing to do. So let's get into it, okay? So I'm playing Pantheon support this game, and I'm playing against a Hecarim, all right? I will put only my vision so you can see also my POV. Oh, we invaded through bot side, and we dropped a ward here. Hecarim has around 3 options in the jungle, what he can do. So first of all, what he can do is he can start a blue, and then he can do Gromp, Wolves, and then keep going down. All right, this is one of the starts. He can start on Wolves as well, and then do his Gromp, blue, and path down, or he can start also in Raptors, which is less common. He wants to probably get the blue buff, smite here, and after the smite, do the Gromp, right? So, of course, this is all of fundamentals about the jungle, and what I want you guys to know is that the more you know about the fundamentals, the more you can explore how to play the game differently, okay? So I go into champ select, and I have Kale top against Illaoi. I have Jarvan in the jungle, which is a proactive jungler compared to Hecarim, Yasuo against Vladimir, and Jinx Thresh with Seraphine Pantheon, okay? So I blinded pick Pantheon. I didn't really know what my AD carry was going to play, and she's playing as Seraphine, right? So what I want to do this game is I want to roam around the map and create plays. And also what I want is that my Jarvan is able to punish the Hecarim, right? So I'm thinking my Seraphine is pretty fine alone playing because she has high wave clear. So eventually I can move around the map. And I'm going to take a very risky decision here. But I want to show you that you get rewarded by taking these risky decisions, and you can change a lot in the game and make the game go the way you want to go, okay? So what I'm going to do is I understand that that Hecarim should be starting on blue, and then he should do the Gromp. So I intend to kill Hecarim here, right? Because he's going to be weak. He doesn't have flash, right? We see that he has ghost. So I'm going to sweep this area. I know that this is not warded, so I'm not seen. And bot lane doesn't know what's happening. Thresh is not like a very engaged champion. I mean, he can hook and engage and zone Seraphine, but eventually Seraphine is going to collect the wave and she can play safe. So I see Hecarim, he decided to start on the wolves. I'm going to chase him. I force him to smite the wolves. So now Hecarim, you as a jungler main, if you are watching as a jungler main, you will be very tilted, right? I continue chasing Hecarim. I waste my flash for get explosive fruit. And I see that I cannot do anything more. I come back, I sweep around. He's not starting blue Gromp, all right? So now he's not doing blue Gromp. He's going to go to his bot side. I understand this, and I base, okay? I base, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a pink. Why? Because now Jarvan, as a proactive jungler that he is, he's going to do 3 camps and look for a gank in mid lane, and then look for probably an invade, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run towards my blue and just drop a pink ward here, so I can see if Hecarim, he might invade our jungle and take back what I took from him, right? So I want to protect our camps. This, what Jarvan is doing, is pretty risky because right now he showed on mid lane and now he's going for the red buff, and our bot lane is not showing. So this is the first time I'm in bot. Thresh is missing, and Hecarim goes for a greedy play, which turns up being good. Hecarim took Raptors and Golems, and now Jarvan is going to force the Thresh flash. He's going to flash out. It's going to a bit chaotic, the game, okay? It's going to be chaotic, but this gives us the slow push into them, and we can crash the wave, right? So now that the wave is crashed, I have nothing to buy as Pantheon, right? I have nothing to buy. I'm pretty poor. I'm 200 gold. I cannot even buy boots. So what am I going to do? I'm going to roam up and look for a mid lane gank. Why? Because, I mean, the wave is pushing towards my Yasuo. I'm going to look for maybe cross into the scuttle and protect the scuttle from Jarvan in top side and be annoying on Hecarim. Here we see about where Hecarim is, and I go for the gank. We end up killing Vladimir. So now again I accomplished my mission. I got the kill for Yasuo, and now I'm going to invade with Jarvan. Okay, Jarvan is going to invade. He drops the ping ward here, and now I'm going to help him with the red buff. Hecarim didn't do the red buff, so now we are going to punish his red buff, okay? So I know that this camp and this camp are going to spawn from Jarvan, so I'm already thinking that I need to defend them, and Seraphine is pretty fine in bot lane because she's playing alone, and she's able to crash the wave alone as well. We see Thresh here, and luckily for us, Thresh has no flash, which means, again, another pick, right? Another pick for us, we get the kill. Jarvan gets the kill. I wanted to give Jarvan the kill so he can snowball properly. I take the vision plan, and now Jarvan is going to start Dragon, which I don't dislike, because Hecarim should be around topside, right? He should be doing his camps, because he still didn't do it. So Hecarim did 4 camps in 5 minutes. And as a full clear champion, this is really bad, and he's really behind. And that's our mission, right? Our goal is to do that. So now Seraphine crashed the wave, and this next wave, she can play alone. She has nice vision that Jarvan set up, and she set up for herself. And now Jarvan is going to finish Dragon. What am I going to do meanwhile? I check the Raptors if Hecarim is on Raptors, and I check the Golems if Hecarim is in Golems. And I say, okay, I see Ilau is very low, so I ping for my Kayle, and we go for a quick pick onto Illaoi, burn the ultimate, and get a bit of vision for my top laner. And now we got also the kill. So Seraphine does a mistake here, is she's still safe in bot lane, and she's going to try to contest the wave or go for the plate. Maybe she thought that Thresh was not here, and she ends up burning flash, but she's still okay, right? All the time that I'm doing this, I'm watching bot. I'm watching bot lane because I don't want to grief my AD carry. Like, I'm not doing this on purpose to grief my AD carry, but I know the win condition and what we have to do to win. So I stay around. I know Jarvan wants to play for the Voidlings, but I also see this trade in mid lane right now. I see this trade in mid lane, and we can dive this guy. So this is a mistake that you guys do in mid lane, is that you are very impatient. Vladimir has no pull. He still has flash, just you should know. So he's going to flash. If he flash, if they will trade flash and maybe not kill. So the idea right now, what we should be looking for, is that I come behind, or I come here, and we crash this wave, and we deny this wave to Vladimir, right? So this wave crashes, and now Vladimir needs to be here because he cannot contest the wave, and he's going to lose all of this experience and gold. But instead, what does Yasuo do? TikTok generation, I have no patience, I want to kill this guy, I want to get the solo kill, and he's not thinking properly, and this is why some people get stuck as well. So fundamentals are important, but yeah, there he goes. Flash for flash, and Hecarim gets an assist, and Vladimir is going to collect all of this wave at this gold. I got a bit mad from my Yasuo, but it is what it is. Here I force Hecarim to show a bit again, and now I'm going to recall. Right? I need to recall and go bot lane again, because Seraphine is still fine, because Jinx is misplaying. She should stack waves, but it's hard to stack waves and dive Seraphine, especially if you don't have a cannon wave. All right, so I base fast, I move in towards bot lane. Now, again, what happens here? Look at the minimap, guys. Look at the minimap. This camp is up, this camp is up, this camp is up. So I'm going to protect the camps with a ping ward. So I'm going to ping ward this to see if Ekarim enters this area and is doing blue buff, right? So now I'm still very conscious that Jarvan needs to clear his camps in topside. So I need to give him time. And now I'm again bot lane. Second time I'm bot lane this game, guys. Level 3, Thresh is level 4. But it doesn't really matter. We are getting ahead in the game, and the game is going where we want. Also, like, you end up tilting enemy team when you roam that much, and you are very, very annoying. So I sweep this bush to see what's happening. There's no ward. And now pay attention to the minimap. I try to stay in fog, try to soak some experience. We cannot really contest this wave because Hecarim could be here. And look who it is. My ward spots Jarvan. So I'm going for the play. I'm going in. I know that he wants to take the blue, but I want to take just damage out of him. Thresh saves him. Seraphine ends up trying to ult to people. She misses, but it's okay. Like, you can miss your mechanics can go. You can have a bad day mechanically. We end up killing them both. So now I gave Jarvan time to move towards bot lane, see what happens. He saw that Ekarim was getting his blue. He gets his camps, and now we are able to dive on a single wave enemy bot lane. We end up getting these kills. And now Seraphine is very, very happy. She's going to be able to get this wave. I soak this wave as experience. Hecarim comes, ults, trades his life and his ultimate for me, which I really don't care. And enemy bot lane loses wave. And now what am I going to do? Where I'm going to open? I'm going to open top again. Why? Because the wave is pushing towards Seraphine, and it's also going to be the next 2 waves are going to be normal waves. Seraphine can clear it with 1 EQ. And that's the advantage, right, of having a mage in bot. So I'm just going to go to our top lane. I know that he has no flash from last time. Or does he have flash? No, he does not have flash. Maybe Spectator is back. And here we end up getting the kill. I get the kill, so also very nice that I get gold from my roams. And I already have the support item, okay? So I have the wards. So I'm going to drop my ward, and who I see here? Hecarim is here. He's not been able to farm properly the entire game, 45 CS. He's still ahead in CS or even in CS with Jarvan, but I'm being very annoying here. I know he has no ultimate. I know he cannot catch me. You guys see, like, these movements. I'm not panicking, right? I go into him. I trade with him. I know I still have my invulnerability with the E. So I knock him up. I'm waiting for him. I still have flash, so I want him to go to this corner. Maybe Yasuo can come. And he knows he's scared. He needs to be careful. He doesn't see people in the map. He doesn't see Jarvan in the map. So he needs to back off. And now I gave full information on top side on what will happen. All right, now I base. And where am I going? I'm going bot lane right now because I did my job. Okay, I put vision on top side. Now, you guys will say, okay, we got vision on Hecarim on top side. What does this vision accomplish? Or what did I accomplish here? Okay, so what I accomplished here is that I set up this ping for Kayle so she can pressure, and I put deep vision for Kayle as well. So now Kayle knows that Hecarim is nowhere near her top side. So because she's range and she can abuse the melee, the Illaoi that is melee, now she's able to play alone and get an advantage alone. So now, because I did this, I'm winning top lane as well. My top lane is comfortable in the game and knows what is going on in the map. And she's fine. If she dies on because Hecarim is running through here, and she dies, I cannot control that, okay? But I need to try to do my job as best as possible. So Jarvan is invading with Yasuo. Yasuo is also doing pretty good. He's moving. They spot Hecarim again. I mean, we knew that he was on Raptors. And now I'm going to contest the bush with Seraphine, get the ward. They are going to make a pick on Jarvan. But this is all due to the fact that they have vision all the time on where Hecarim is. We know all the time where Hecarim is. We never lost track of Hecarim. And now again, I'm moving towards the grabs because I know that he's going to be there. I try to be in fog. I don't know if I managed because of that minion. Let's see. From their vision's perspective, they saw me here on this ping anyways. They had some vision. But crossing through me, they don't see me. Seraphine is totally fine alone against Jinx. And here we see Hecarim. I know that he's on the blue buff. Again, I'm going to be really annoying. I flash in. I'm not scared to trade my flash for chunking him out, getting him out, and maybe look for a kill. Pretty aggressive from my side. And here we play a small 2v2 with Jarvan. I was a bit scared because Illaoi actually could do some damage, but she had no ultimate. So I'm playing very patient. They don't see me on the bush, and I will just use my Q to execute Thresh and get the kill. Again, nice for me to have some gold. And we end up also getting Illaoi kill. So look at what Illaoi is losing in top lane. She needs to TP when she's in tier 2. So that's pretty funny. And she ends up getting Dove, 2 levels lead from Kayle. And this is because we roamed towards top lane and we knew what to do to feed our Kayle, and she gets really, really comfortable in the game, right? So next step is just following our jungler around. We see that there's a ping, there's a fight. They try to fight us. Seraphine can rotate, and it ends up being a 3v3 where Jarvan and we end up dying. But Yasuo uses his TP, and again, the theme of the game is chaos, right? You guys need to fight a lot, and because we are strong in the early game, we are stronger in skirmishes, we are stronger in these fights. Sure, they killed 2 of us, but we killed 3 of them, right? Not only we killed 3 of them, is that Illaoi cannot lane in top lane. Kayle is getting tier 2 top as well. And now we are going to get the next objective. Also, like, she's desperate. She doesn't know what to do. Probably also tilted. And she ends up dying, right? She ended up dying. And at minute 14, I will show you guys. Here the game is pretty much over. We got a 10k gold lead. Okay? So we got a 10k gold lead plus 10k gold lead in 14 minutes. How many times did I win bot lane? I won bot lane 3 times or 4. 3 to 4 times. I don't remember. You guys can tell me in the comments how many times I went bot. And it all started because I understood what to do in this game in particular to win the game and to make the game easy for our team. What was the win condition? How I should play my role, what I have to do. Like, I'm an aggressive champion that wants to roam and wants to play skirmish. If we go again to the early game, if I would have stayed bot lane, I would be boring matchup. I cannot have really kill onto Jinx or Thresh if they play correctly. And my Jarvan is not going to be able to abuse the Hecarim because I will not have good moves. And Hecarim will be able to just do his full clear, right? So this is only possible because Seraphine, I'm laning with a Seraphine, which means that she can clear waves really fast. She's really hard to dive, and she has TP to come back, right? An enemy win condition is enemy jungle. In other scenarios, right? In other scenarios, it could be different. You could be playing with a full clear jungler. You need to do something else, right? Or you are playing a matchup in top lane that requires for you to be a bit more creative, or it can be in mid lane, it can be in every role, right? So the struggle, and as I said to conclude already this video, as I said in the start, don't be so close-minded in, okay, this is the fundamentals, I need to crash 3 waves, recall, just farm all the time, not look for anything. You have always windows of opportunities, right? Like, there's so many windows, and I see so many players to stick to only the fundamental and what is correct, and a lot of excuses, okay? A lot of excuses that I mean, and this is going to be my last point, is that you will say, okay, this is Diamond 1 Elo, low master Diamond 1, so, oh, I'm silver, I cannot do this in silver. Sure, you can do this in silver. Maybe your AD carry will struggle more. Maybe he doesn't understand what's happening. Maybe you need to be more careful. Maybe you need to spend more time in bot lane than I did. Or maybe you can do it with your premate, right? Maybe you can abuse support jungle and do the same. Or explain it to your team, even though in solo queue is very difficult to do. But don't be scared to invade, do aggressive trades, be aggressive in general in League of Legends. If not, you are not going to improve if you only stick to ABC. ABC is not going to reach you to high elo or to your objectives if you want to rank up. And that's the truth that no one has told you in other videos. No one is here telling you, you should do something different. You need to be cheese a bit No one is telling you. Everyone is telling you, oh, the fundamentals. Yes, I love fundamentals. I'm a coach myself. But if you want to improve, please try something different. Don't be afraid and review it. Like if you do this and it goes wrong, or if you do another stuff, review it and said, why did it go wrong? What can I do? Was it my fault? Or what can I change, right? It's not blindly doing random things in the map. I'm not saying that. Is that take your time, say, okay, I think this will work. I try it. If it doesn't work, oh, why didn't it work? Oh, I misplayed here. Oh, my bot lane is unable to do this. I cannot leave my AD carry alone in this moment or in this moment, right? And you learn and you learn and you learn. And then you are able to do stuff like this, okay? That I have done many times in my career. And it has worked many times. You can do it against Fiddlestick. I have a lot of tricks, right? But you are only able to see those if you are willingly to risk it, okay? So be willingly to risk it, and good luck. Thank you guys for watching. If you stay till the end, leave a follow, it helps me always, and leave a comment, I also appreciate it, to see what you guys think, and till next time, bye bye.